Hi, my name is Kelly McDonald. I'm a personal trainer at Les Mills Britomart. I specialise in mobility, stretching, postural awareness and structural balance. Unfortunately, our Deskbound Nation has created this stigma where we sit too often. I see people rounding their shoulders, I see tight hips, and unfortunately it's creating a lot of injuries. Low back problems, hip injuries, shoulder injuries. It's all because we don't have the postural awareness that we need. Today I'm going to show you 4 exercises for the upper body and 4 for the lower body to help combat this postural problem. I hope you enjoy. As you can see here, Summer is demonstrating a very poor posture. A posture we see almost every day in the office. We've got slumped shoulders, which is creating tightness in the chest and weakness in the back. You've got a very slumped spine, which is creating a lot of pressure on our low back and a very weak core. You've also got tight hips. The hip flexors are very tight at this stage. And unfortunately, when they tighten, your whole pelvis tips forward, which creates a lot of pressure on the low back as well. The issue is that we sit like this for 8 hours a day. It's not that we sit like this, it's that we sit like this for 8 hours a day. It's too long. Our body has adapted to this structure, and unfortunately, the weaknesses created from it are creating a lot of injury. Second position, slump down further. Cool. As you can see again, it's a weakness further in her core. And unfortunately, we've got a glute issue now as well. Counter this. I challenge you, instead of sitting here in horrible positions, how about you stand? How about you sit for an hour? How about you walk around the office? How about you take some time to be moving and be active? If we're sitting like this for 8 to 10 hours a day, you can see how far this is gonna go. It's just gonna get worse and worse and worse. As you can see, Summer is demonstrating yet another poor posture we see every day. Rounded shoulders, weak forward head posture, tight hips, and again, lean forward. Poor loading through the spine. It's time to change this again, okay? We need to bring our postural awareness back. And let's try these 4 exercises for your upper body and your lower body to help counter what we've developed. Let's start our stretches for the upper body with our neck. So take your hands, clasp them behind your back, take them over to one hip, roll your shoulders up, back and down, elongate your neck as much as you can, and then breathe in. Tip your ear over towards your shoulder. Okay, breathe in again. Exhale, pull the chest down, and come back to center. Other side, back to the middle, over to the other hip, breathe in. Tip your ear to your shoulder, and again, breathe in, and exhale, pull down. Good, okay, another angle, other side. Take your nose to your armpit, breathe in, tuck your chin all the way down, and you should feel that stretch going deeper into your trap. Breathe in again, exhale, pull down, and back to center. Other side. Round to your hip, breathe in, nose to armpit, exhale. Feel the stretch down your shoulder. Breathe in again, exhale, relax into it. And back to the center. Our second stretch is for our chest. Turn to the side, clasp your hands behind your back again, turn them towards your body, pull your palms towards the floor. You're gonna take a deep breath in, and we're gonna go into a baby back bend. So squeeze your glutes together, open up your shoulder blades, and pull your palms to the floor. Breathing in, exhale, reach down, and then we reverse it. Back to the middle. Release, clasp down and away from yourself, breathe in, and pull your hands down and away, reversing the stretch. And again, repeat. Clasp your hands behind, squeeze the palms to the floor, breathe in, exhale, reach down as much as you can, and then reverse. Clasp, reach, and pull away. For 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Let's start our third exercise for our T-spine. Everyone come down to the floor, get into a quadruped position, and we're gonna perform the movement called cat-cow. Okay, so first movement, lifting up and rounding through your T-spine as much as you can, almost concaving, rock back and forth, try to release any pressure you can feel for 3, 2, and 1, and then we reverse. Chest to the floor, shoulder blades squeeze together, you lift your chest high, breathing in and rocking. Only little movements, and then back again, up rock, and reverse, and rock. Okay? Our fourth exercise for our upper body is going to be thread the needle. So we come down again, take your feet together and your knees wide. What you're going to do is thread your left hand right through your gap between your hand and your knee. Reach down and try and get the back of your shoulder to the floor first. Stretch out and sit back. You're going to feel this through the back and your lats. So take a deep breath in, exhale and rotate as much as you can towards the ceiling. Sit back on your heels and then reset. Other side. Thread through to the back. Put your shoulder down as much as you can. Sit back, breathe in, and rotate as much as you can. And then come back to the center. Okay? Now we start our lower body exercises with a quick stretch for our hip flexor and quad. Come down to a kneeling position. One leg behind you, one leg in front. I want you to reach two hands inside your foot. Come down so that your knee and your foot are in line and you press your hip down towards the floor, really feeling like you're opening through your hip. Okay, rock around a little bit. And then to turn this into a quad stretch, we take our opposite hand behind us, bend the knee, grab onto our foot, pull in as much as we can, breathing in and breathing out. And then if we want to deepen it further, two hands, breathing in, lift your chest high, and then pull the foot in closer. Okay? Our second stretch for the lower body is for our glutes. So everyone come down to the floor again. This time we lie down on our back and we cross one leg, reach through our legs, clasp our hands behind our knee and pull in. So ideally what you will feel is in through the left side, you should feel a deep stretch through your glute. What I want you to do to deepen it further is push your elbow into the knee and then gently pull your knee closer. Okay, to deepen further, clasp hands right the way through. Breathe in and breathe out, pushing the knee out as you go. Okay? Our third stretch for the low body is for our groin. So again, we're going to come down to the floor, hands and knees on the floor, and we open out to a frog position, which means knees and feet are directly in line. You take your elbows to the floor, breathe in, lift your belly up, tuck your tail under, and as you exhale, relax into the stretch. Now you should feel that deep within your groin, which is not actually a fun part to be stretching, but it counters a lot of the problems we see in our Deskbound Nation. Our fourth and final exercise for our lower body is for our hamstrings. We're going to turn to the side and perform what's called a Jefferson curl. So take a deep breath in, start by tucking your chin, rounding through your spine, and I want you to roll down one vertebrae at a time, articulating very slowly through your spine. Land wherever you are, breathe in and breathe out, relax as much as you can into it. And then roll back up the way you came. So start with your tailbone, roll up one vertebrae at a time, rolling the shoulders back, and finally the head. And then we start with a single leg version. So we cross over our legs, cup our elbows, take a deep breath in, and round down exactly the same way we first did, except now you're going to feel that more through your back leg. Take a deep breath in, exhale, relax, and then slowly roll back up. And then, last time, our final leg, breathing in and rounding through the spine nice and slow. One vertebrae at a time, relax until you feel that stretch through your right leg this time. Breathe in and breathe out, and then slowly roll back up, nice and slow. Shoulders back, chest up. There we are.